Hello, everyone. Welcome to your next course, economics here. There's actually only two of you in this course, and I don't think either of you have been with me. My name's Warren Martin. I'm your instructor. And so one of the things I do these weekly videos. I keep them short, 3 to 5 minutes. So they're part of the, required of the course. I usually start out with some scenery, upcoming holiday here. I hope, wish you all a, happy fourth weekend, depending on your schedules and everything like that. But anyway, I kind of do metaphors, analogies about next chapter. So depending on where you're at in your program here in school, this is the next, next course, next chapter. So um, if you happen to do poorly in a previous course, that's behind you. Always, I'm one of these positive spin people. So try to, you know, give positive influence. So, but anyway, you should also have a welcome letter you get from me. And one of the things I harp about or try to stress to students is you do not make school something extra that you have to do. School is part of what you do. It's part of your life, just like coffee, kids, if you got kids, or other things you must do every day. It's part of who you are. I just had a student yesterday tell me about how they wasted so much time every weekend playing catch up. So they didn't have a weekend because they had to play catch up. And one of the things about school is, it's about habits, but it's also about, the requirement for one course is at least 10 hours a week. Every conversation I've ever had with a student having problems, I found out during that conversation that they only spend an hour or two on a Sunday evening and they're having problems. And that's the reason why they're not putting that 10 plus hours a week in. It's something you have to do every day or every other day. If you're just doing it on a weekend, you're not learning, you're not retraining, and you're actually wasting a lot. You're wasting your time. Um, Motivation. Everybody was motivated to start your school, and the habit is what keeps you there. Again, I use the running analogies. It's what you put into it. So with school, you're going to get out of what you put into it. Um, when you get, if you get a job one day based on you had a degree, and then the employer finds out you don't understand or know a certain thing you're supposed to know. That's back on you. You get out of it what you put into it. College is like a marathon. It's every day training. It's not weekend sprints. And again, my analogy here is, the marathon runner runs every day. They don't go out only on the weekends. And if they did, they couldn't run a marathon. And so same thing with school. You just need to, figure out a way to put that time in. 15 minutes in the morning, in the evening, if you got an hour of lunch, do 15 minutes, keep a positive attitude. That changes everything. If you're surrounded by naysayers or people that distract you, you just got to cut it off and say, hey, I got to take this 15 minutes or half hour, or whatever the case is. But anyway, that's my point this week about, trying to make school part of what you do every day instead of playing catch up on the weekend. Being there's only two of you, it's important that you get in on the discussions by Wednesday so there can be replies. Also replying to this video is another thing. So, but anyway, let's get into the course here real quick. Um, da, da, da. All right, so um, that's your book cover. Um, the way you get there is through the modules. I'm making an assumption you've had courses before here in Canvas, so you just click on there and it takes you to your book. So each week we got a certain format here. You got your 3 chapters. Chapter 1, just brief history of the U.S. Resource utilizations and mixed economy. So those are your topics. You got the presentations, plus you got the text. You got the discussion every week, so make sure by Wednesday you get your initial post. That initial post should be around a paragraph, not like one sentence or something like that. Replies should be contributing, not just hey, oh, I agree. You need to actually say something, all right? And then you also reply to the instructive video. Um, Let me see, go back here. Okay. You also, whoops, Wrong place. All right. Then you got your weekly homework and your quiz. So you do not have a project here, so you got pretty much the same format every week. Um, and then at the end you got an exam. So pretty much that's pretty much it. One of the things about me is I'm a 7 days a week person, so you don't have to wait to a certain day, a certain time to get in touch with me. Because I just make myself available. If you know any students who've already had me, they'll tell you that I'm very approachable. You can text, you can use the email system, or and also you can call me. So and I usually get back either immediately or within an hour or so. And again, that's every day, so you don't have to wait if you got any questions or anything. Don't procrastinate. If you got something or you're having problems, if you're going to be late on something, you need to let me know, because you lose points for lateness. But otherwise, that's the only other thing I do is I do test questions to make sure you watch the video. So my test question. Uh, Sometimes we'll center around a couple of grandkids. I got a 6.5-year-old and a 2.5-year-old that I kind of watch most during the weekdays. And my test question will be, hey, what's going on here? What are they doing? And you just put that in a reply, short reply. You don't have to write a book or anything on the replies on, to watching the video other than, hey, I watched, take, if there's something in there. I also post a YouTube video that you can watch it. I try to find that are interesting or just entertaining, depending on what it is. So, but anyway, so there you go. With that, I will let you go. Have a good day. Good week. Good 4th of July. Get in touch if you need anything. All right. And that will do it. So take care, everyone.